Africa's economic landscape is rapidly evolving, with several cities emerging as powerful engines of growth, innovation, and wealth creation. In 2025, the continent's richest cities are not only defined by their GDP or the number of millionaires they host, but also by the strength of their financial sectors, infrastructure development, and global investment appeal. These urban centers serve as economic hubs for their respective regions, attracting talent, capital, and enterprise from across the globe. In this video, we shall explore the top 10 richest cities in Africa in 2025, uncovering what derives their wealth, how they compare on a continental scale, and what their rise means for Africa's future. 10. Accra, Ghana. Accra is an historic city in West Africa, and is the capital of Ghana. Accra has a population of about 4.6 million people, and is known as the country's cultural, financial, manufacturing, and marketing center. Accra is also important as West Africa's center for gold trade, and is one of the most important centers for trade of this precious metal in the whole continent. Accra is a very important city in West Africa. Many manufacturing companies from other countries have relocated to Accra, thus providing lots of jobs for the people. The city is also made more viable by the number of tourists it receives every year, making it the hospitality and finance industries in the city very much afloat. Indeed, although some other Ghanaian cities are getting better too, the fact remains that the capital city is home to the largest concentration of wealth in the whole of Ghana. Accra, whose total wealth is placed around $38 billion, also has more excessively rich people than other cities in the country. In fact, there are over 100 multi-billionaires living in the city as it stands now. The major sectors generating wealth for Accra are manufacturing, basic materials, and financial services. With more strategic planning and works, Accra will hopefully grow and move higher on this list in the future. 9. Casablanca, Morocco. Casablanca is the second North African country on this list, and is the largest city in Morocco. Casablanca is a famous city because of its cultural beauty, and the fact that it is an important port city. The city has an estimated population of 5.7 million people, and some of the biggest industries in the city include hospitality, tourism, trade, retail, communication, and food processing. Casablanca produces some important brands in processed fish and foods that are famous across Africa. Many people come into Casablanca to get a taste of the culture, and tour the ancient cultural sites. Casablanca is also popular because of the desert. People actually come to the city just to have feel of the desert and to experience the way of life of the desert tribes that live there. Casablanca has a total wealth of $39 billion, and is home to at least $2 billion companies. Casablanca is not only a popular city, but it's also an important one. It is one of the largest cities in Africa both economically and demographically. Although it isn't the most visited Moroccan city, yet the city is the richest in the country, with thriving and lucrative sectors like basic materials, manufacturing, and financial services. 8. Luanda, Angola. Luanda is the capital and the largest city in Angola. The city is important for agriculture, oil production, trade, manufacturing, and finance. Luanda has a population of about 4 million people, which means there is even more economic potential which has not yet been tapped. Interestingly, even though Luanda has a total wealth of $42 billion, there is quite a lot of inequality in the city. However, it is expected that with some planned wage adjustments, Luanda will get to be home to a wealthier and happier population. The city's potential is further boosted by the fact that it hosts both the country's primary seaport and the city's administrative offices. Luanda is not only the largest city and most populous city in Angola, it is also the third most populous Portuguese-speaking city in the world. The city is home to 4,100 millionaires, 240 multimillionaires, and only 1 billionaire. The major economic sectors in this city include real estate, construction, transport, and basic materials like oil and gas. 7. Pretoria, South Africa. Pretoria is the administrative capital of South Africa, where all the government establishments are located. That is not to say that other sectors of the economy are not functioning in Pretoria. Education, retail, commerce, services, real estate, and hospitality are all important sectors that keep Pretoria economically sound and buoyant. Pretoria has an estimated total wealth of $45 billion, and a population of over 2.5 million residents, making it one of the most populous cities in South Africa. A good number of the population is employed by the government of South Africa, while others are employed in the services industry. Pretoria City is known to be an academic city with 3 universities and the Council for Scientific and Industrial Research located in its eastern suburbs. The major sectors of the economy in the city include basic materials, manufacturing, and financial services. 6. Nairobi, Kenya. Nairobi is the capital city of Kenya. It is also the most economically vibrant city in the whole of East Africa. Nairobi has a population of about 4.5 million people, and has an estimated total wealth of $49 billion. The city is important for trade, manufacturing, finance, food processing, agriculture, tourism, and the service industry. The political scene in Nairobi is also one that is well saturated with money and wealth. This is the most visited city in East Africa. The city has about 6,200 millionaires calling it home. Nairobi is also one of the most beautiful and fastest growing cities on the African continent. The city is witnessing some important positive changes and developments in recent times, and things are expected to only get better. The total wealth in Nairobi is estimated to be about $55 billion. The major economic sectors in this city include financial services, real estate, construction, retail, tourism, and basic materials. 5. Durban, South Africa. Durban is another South African city, one that is famous around the world for its beauty and for its cultural diversity. Statistics say that this is one of the busiest places in the country, and one of the richest places in Africa. Some of the sectors that make Durban a flourishing place include tourism, real estate, hospitality, finance, manufacturing, and retail commerce. The services sector also plays a good part in the city's economy. Durban has a population of about 4 million, most of whom are young and vibrant, are in the prime of their lives, and with money to spend. The city is also one of the favorite holiday destinations in South Africa. Durban is the 3rd most populous city in South Africa behind Johannesburg and Cape Town. Durban is also known to be the home of the busiest port in South Africa. It is also one of the major centers of tourism in the country because of the city's warm subtropical climate and extensive beaches. The city is also the 2nd most important manufacturing hub in South Africa behind Johannesburg. Durban is clearly a city of the riches as it has the highest number of dollar millionaires added annually of any South African city. The number of millionaires in the city rose by 200% between 2000 and 2014. The city houses 3,200 millionaires, 130 multi-millionaires, and 1 billionaire. The major economic sectors in Durban include real estate, finance, healthcare, construction, retail, transport. 4. Lagos, Nigeria. Lagos is the most populous city in Africa, with a population of over 22 million people. The city is important as a hub of finance, manufacturing, tourism, international business, food and liquor, real estate, and hospitality among others. Lagos is the financial capital of Nigeria and the whole of West Africa. The city's wealth is estimated at a whopping $96 billion. Lagos is home to famous billionaires like Aliko Dangote, Folorunsho Alakija, Mike Adenuga, and Femi Otedola. Lagos has about 5,400 millionaires living in the city. It is well known that Lagos has one of the busiest ports in the African continent. Hence, a lot of money is being made from its import and export trade. The city also generates wealth from sectors like real estate, construction, telecoms, basic materials, financial services, and transport. There is an estimated $108 billion floating around Lagos, and there are over 350 multi-millionaires living in the city. Lagos is home to one of the largest populations living in any African city. It is one of the fastest growing cities in the world and one of the most populous urban areas in the world as well. The city also has the highest GDP of any African city. 6,800 millionaires, 360 multi-millionaires, and 4 billionaires call Lagos home. 3. Cairo, Egypt. Cairo is the capital city of Egypt. Traditionally, this is one of the wealthiest cities in Africa, and one of the richest in the whole world. With a total wealth of $129 billion, Cairo is an important city for lots of reasons: the government establishments, the tourism industry, manufacturing, food processing, sports, and fabrics. Cairo is also an important trading port, and ships come in to discharge goods that are destined for inland countries. Cairo accounts for 22% of Egypt's economy and is home to 5 billionaires, the most you will find in Africa. Cairo is actually a huge and large city that has its own share of issues too, such as the high level of unemployment. Nevertheless, with a total wealth that is huge as $140 billion, Cairo is one of the richest cities in Africa. The city is associated with ancient Egypt as the world-famous Giza Pyramid Complex, as well as the ancient city of Memphis is located in the present geographical area called Cairo. The city is located very close to the Nile Delta. Cairo is a historical city that dates back thousands of years. It is well known for its Islamic architecture and is a popular tourist destination. Cairo is estimated to have a total wealth $140 billion and is home to 8,900 millionaires, 480 multimillionaires, and 5 billionaires. The city's major sectors include real estate and construction with financial services. 2. Cape Town, South Africa. Cape Town is the legislative capital of South Africa and is also one of the top wealthiest places on the continent with a total wealth of $133 billion. Cape Town is a hub for finance, manufacturing, government establishments, education, and the services industry. Cape Town has a population of more than 3.5 million. At least 1 billionaire lives in Cape Town, and there are several millionaires here too. Cape Town, with a total wealth of $155 billion, attracts a lot of tourists each year that expands its wealth base. Cape Town has the honor of being named the most beautiful city on the African continent. The city isn't just beautiful, it holds enormous wealth as well. It is also one of the 3 capitals of South Africa. It is also home to the country's legislature. There are 8,200 millionaires, 440 multimillionaires, and 2 billionaires living in the city of Cape Town. Johannesburg, South Africa. Johannesburg, fancily referred to as Joburg by the locals, is officially the richest city in South Africa because it is unrivaled on the continent, with an estimated wealth of $248 billion. This is a major financial hub in the world, and important for a lot of reasons including fashion, tourism, art, minerals, including diamonds and gold, as well as education. Johannesburg has some of the most valuable real estate in the continent and some of the biggest banks in Africa are located here. The city has a population of 5.6 million people, and receives more than 5 million annual visitors. In addition, Johannesburg is home to $2 billionaires and about 16,000 millionaires. The city is the provincial capital and the largest city in Gauteng, which is unsurprisingly the wealthiest province in South Africa. Joburg is not one of the 3 capital cities of South Africa, but is the seat of the Constitutional Court. Johannesburg is situated in the mineral-rich Witwatersrand Hill Range and is the center of large-scale commercial gold and diamond trades. This accounts for the high volume of wealth held in the city is estimated to be about $276 billion. Major economic sectors in this beautiful city of wealth include financial services, construction, telecoms, and basic materials. The city is home to an impressive 18,200 millionaires, 970 multimillionaires, and 2 billionaires. So, there you have it viewers. The top 10 richest cities in Africa 2025. Make sure to press the like button, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, so you don't miss any of our future uploads. Thanks for watching this one, catch you all in the next.